All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the hopefully elect that's looking to get out of this place, man. And we always say get out of this place because we know it's a destruction coming to America, man. All right? And when we say we get out of this place, mean make it onto a chariot when the missiles hit until it's time to come back down in the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be established here on the earth, what we will return to from the chariots if we be of the elect. So it's pretty much a response video going into the fact that the kingdom of heaven is going to be established here on earth, man. All right, and anybody that's teaching otherwise, they don't have understanding of the scriptures, and they need to just leave the Bible alone, man. Or continue doing whatever the hell you want to do, because the Most High is gonna put all you naysayers to death, man. Because you don't trust in His words that are coming out of the mouth of the prophets, man. But you're choosing to come up against them, man. All right. So in all essence, you're just not part of the elect. It's not for you to understand. But our job as the prophets are to contend for the faith, man, and continue to teach the truth against all the lies that's being put out, man. All right, so with that, I'm gonna get straight into it, man. This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 9. It says, "After this manner, therefore pray ye, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy kingdom come." So what kingdom is that talking about? It's talking about the kingdom of heaven that's set to come. All right, so the next line is going to tell you where is it coming. It says, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven," man. So with these Christians and Alton Johnson and these other nuts that don't have understanding of the scriptures don't realize that there's multiple heavens, man. All right. Now, whether in the spiritual realm, where the Most High Yahweh Shai is dwelling, and the spirits, man, and the angels, that's what we are praying for. We're praying for that perfection that's in the spirit world to be done here on the earth. And the only way that's going to happen is in the form of the kingdom coming here on earth, man. So this current kingdom, which is ruled in wickedness, has to be taken down, man. So in order for a perfect kingdom to be established here on earth as it is in heaven, Yahweh Shai would have to return, man, and establish the kingdom right here on earth, man. All right? And just to prove that, grab this precept. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, or Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 4. When you read the beginning of this, the first 3 verses, it tell you about an unwise judge or king destroying his people, man. All right? So where is that happening? Right here on earth, man. All right, so I'm going to jump to verse 4 in chapter 10 of the book of Sirach. This is Sirach 10 and 4. It says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." Profitable for what, man? Profitable for everything, man. Profitable for righteousness to exist, man. All right? Now, I just read in Matthew in the Lord's Prayer where it said, "Let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." So if we want a perfect kingdom to be established, first of all, no man can establish that on his own, nor no man in the flesh could do that, man. So that's why the scriptures tell you that Yahweh Shai, when he come back this time, he's not going to meet you as a man, because he's going to be in his full glory, coming to establish a righteous kingdom here on earth, man. All right? And people say it all the time. They let you know when they're in a good state, man. They tell you that the kingdom, I'm living like a king, man. Or and on the flip side, if they living bad, they tell you I'm living in hell, man. I'm going through hell. All right. So we waiting on the time that the Lord returns, and that's the one that the Most High is gonna set up to be profitable for the earth, man. All right. We'll read on. This is Sirach 10 and 5. It says, "In the hand of Yahweh is the prosperity of man, and upon
the persons of the scribe shall he lay his honor. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. All right. So right now, the kingdom this kingdom, which is really a queendom, because the so-called white man, Esau Edom, worships the woman, man, and that's the vibration that he pushes throughout the earth, man. That's why the Lord is coming back, and he's going to be the profitable one to establish a righteous kingdom here on earth, man. All right. So if the scripture just said that because of unrighteous dealings, the kingdom is translated from one to another. So Esau is ruling right now. So who's next, man? And where is Esau ruling? Right here on earth, man. All right. So I'm gonna get straight to the point. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 8. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. So who is Jacob? The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the only ones that can receive salvation, the only ones that the kingdom of heaven is meant for. That's what it was promised to, man. The scriptures tell you that we are joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. All right? So, and it's been prophesied, man, about the kingdoms going down, man. So I'm going to get the end of the book of Daniel chapter 2, and I'm going to get straight to the point at the towards the end of the chapter, where after it already went through all the different the interpretation or the different kingdoms that will rule on the earth, man, and it spoke about a future kingdom to come, man. All right, but that's what I'm gonna jump straight to in the book of Daniel chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at 44. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom. So if the Most High is the power of heaven, why would he have to set up a kingdom, man? It's talking about setting up the kingdom of heaven here on earth, ruled by his son Yahweh Shai in righteousness, man. But let me read on. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the Most High power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the earth shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all the kingdoms, and it shall stand forever, man. So what is this kingdom that's going to come on earth? This is a future prophecy, man. That's going to come on earth, and it's going to be established forever, and it shall never fall, man. All right? That's talking about the kingdom of Israel, man. All right? That's probably was promised to our forefathers, man, and the Most High is going to make good on that promise, man. All right, I'm going to read verse 45. It says, for as much as thou sawest the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it brake in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, the gold, the great power hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof, man. So this was Daniel breaking down King Nebuchadnezzar's dream, all right, and interpreting it to him to let him know all the kingdoms that stood before him, and his kingdom, and the kingdoms to come after him. But at the end of it, Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly know as Jesus Christ, will return to bring all the kingdoms, all the nations into subjection under Israel, man. All right. That's how the kingdom is going to be translated from one to another, man. All right. And to back that up, this is Daniel chapter 7 and 18. It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So the saints, first of all, the saints are the Israelites, man. All right. So the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. What kingdom? This rulership on here on earth, man. Under the power of Yahweh Shai, man. We're not going to do it on our own, man. Yahweh Shai is going to return in his full glory, he's going to lift up certain brothers with spiritual powers, man. All right, to take this place down before the missiles hit, man. All right. But you can continue to believe that the kingdom of heaven is going to be some clouds in the sky and all that madness, but that's not accurate according to the scriptures, man. All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, and I'm going to start at 10. It says, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee," man. So who did the Most High smote in his wrath, man? All right. All throughout the scriptures unto this very day, the people that he put under the curses that you read about in Deuteronomy chapter 28, man. All right. The nation of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right. But what did the Most High say? He said, "For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee." So this is going into the kingdom of heaven. It's being established here on earth, man. So the Most High smote us in anger for going against his laws, statutes, and commandments, worshiping other gods. All right. But he's going to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth with us in rulership. And that's why it started off, it said, "The sons of strangers, the sons of the other nations, shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto me." Man, that sounds like slavery, man. So that's another thing you guys don't realize. The kingdom of heaven, we will have slaves. The head slave is going to be you Edomites, the so-called white people, and the other rest of the heathens under you, man. All right? But I'm going to read on, man. It says, "Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted," man. So how will we, the nation of Israel, the ones that were smoked in the Most High's anger, have mercy showed upon us, and then any nation that try to rise up or buck up against us, we're going to be able to slay utterly, man. Why? Because the Most High is going to lift us up, man, and we're going to be in our perfection, man. We won't be in these filthy bodies. We'll have spiritual powers. We'll have complete dominance over the earth, man. That's heaven. That's a place of rulership, man. But I'm going to read on. It says, it's Isaiah 60 and 13. It says, "The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary." So, if this is going into the kingdom of heaven, man, why would the Most High say he would need to beautify his sanctuary, man? If it was talking about the kingdom of heaven, which is already perfect, man, where the Lord is dwelling. You think the Most High needs to remodel the spiritual realm where he's at? No, man. Why? Because the earth is defiled right now. So when the Lord returns and he established the kingdom of heaven on earth, man, we're going to have to rebuild this place, man. Well, we're not going to rebuild it. I already told you, the nations are going to rebuild this place. All right? The earth is going to be yielding fruit like it used to, man. All right? And really on a whole nother level, man. All right? We're reading on. It says, "And I will make the place of my feet glorious." And I got to get a precept real quick. I must get this precept. This is Acts chapter 7 and 48. It says, "Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith the Lord? And or what is the place of my rest?" All right, so the heaven where the Most High dwelling is that's not the kingdom of heaven that's set to be established here on earth, man. All right, but I want to bring that precept out because he said the earth is his footstool. I'm gonna go right back to the end of Isaiah 60 and 13 where it said, "And I will make the place of my feet glorious," man. So his feet is resting on earth, man. He's gonna make this place glorious again for the nation of Israel. All right. We're reading on to verse 14, Isaiah 60 and 14. "The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. And all, so this is going to happen up in the spirit world, man? No, man, this is going to happen on earth, man. All the nations are going to come and bow to the nation of Israel with Yahweh Shai heading it, man. All right, it says the sons also of them that afflicted thee. And who afflicted us, man? Starting with you Edomites, you Arabs, you Hamites, man, Moab, Ammon, all the nations came together against the nation of Israel, man. Why? Out of jealousy, because they knew we were joint heirs of the kingdom of heaven, man, with Yahweh Shai. All right, it says the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down to the sole of thy feet. And they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel, man. And when is that going? Where is this gonna happen, man? So you telling me, up in the figment of your imagination, what Esau put in your mind, up in the clouds in this mystical place, all the nations are gonna be bound down to Zion? To the nation of Israel, man? No, that don't add up. It don't make sense, man. Yahweh Shai is returning to take all the nations down and establish the kingdom of heaven through Israel, man. All right? So y'all can keep trying to latch on to whatever ideologies you believe in, but the scriptures is plain, man. The scriptures are very plain, man. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 17. It says, for behold, I create new heavens and a new earth. The former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind, man. All right, so this rulership, this current rulership on earth won't come into mind. It won't be remembered, man, once the glorious kingdom of Israel is established here on earth, man. All right. It says, but be ye glad and rejoice forever. All right, it says forever, in the which I create, man. So we're going to rejoice forever, man, because that is the kingdom spoken of in Daniel chapter 2 and 44. All right, that's going to be established forever, man, and never be taken down. Why? Because it's going to be established in rulership, man, in righteousness. Going right back to Sirach 10. All right, the kingdom won't be said. It won't have to be translated, because there will be no more unrighteous dealings in the earth anymore. All right, but back in Isaiah 65 and 18, it says, but be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying. There shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that hath not filled his days. All right. So we're gonna be in our glorious bodies, man, in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, right here on earth, man. We won't be dying of an early age, man. All right. We don't know exactly how it's gonna play out as far as us not dying and whatnot, but we know we won't be experiencing disease. We won't be dying at young age. We won't be having our life expectancy cut down to where it is now. We won't have a life expectancy, man. All right, but reading on, it says, nor an old man that have not filled his days, for the child shall die 100 years old, but the sinner shall be 100 years old. But the sinner, being 100 years old, shall be accursed, and they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. So how are we gonna plant if we up in the clouds in the perfection of heaven? What need are we gonna have to be planting vineyards, man? All right, we're gonna be planting vineyards right here on earth in our kingdom, in the kingdom of heaven, in righteousness, man, rebuilding and glorifying the earth as the Lord said. All right, and you guys, you heathens, starting with Esau, Y'all gonna be building up our kingdom, man. All right, it says, and eat the fruit of them. They shall not build and another inhabit it. They shall, that's rulership, man. That's rulership, man. For us to establish something and not have another man come take it away. Why? Because Yahweh Shai is gonna be reigning supreme in the earth, man. Establishing righteousness, all right, and we're gonna rule forever. All right, but it says, they shall not build and another inhabit it. They shall not plant and another eat, and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands, man. Where? Right here on earth, in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, we'll read the next verse. It says, they shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble, for they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord, and their offspring with them, man. So it said the seed of the blessed of the Lord, man. All right. So it can only, first of all, like I said, man, the scriptures tell you in countless times, man, that the kingdom of heaven is promised to Israel, man. All right. So all you Christian nuts, no other nations can get into that. It said this is the seed, so you can only come through the seed of Israel to be brought into the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. And right now the focal point is the elect out of Israel, and that's how the rest of Israel is going to be born into the kingdom, man. All right, through that blessed seed, man. I got a little bit more long-winded than I expected, man. But hey, that's just how the Spirit moves, man. I want to bring this last scripture out just to drive the point home that the kingdom of heaven is going to be established here on earth, man. All right, this is Revelation chapter 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. And when you look up that word new in the Greek, it's kainos, which means fresh, man. All right. So it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. So where the Lord is dwelling, the Most High, is that heaven going to be done away with? Is going to pass away? No, man. It's talking about the rulership, this age here on earth, man. All right, which is gonna come to an end very soon, man. All right. It says, and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as the bride adorned for her husband, man. All right, that's when we're going to be completely joined unto Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because that's what we're doing right now. We're preparing for the bridegroom, man. All right, which is Yahweh Shai. All right, so is this not going to be the city of Jerusalem? Is all of a sudden you're going to look up and see roots and dirt and soil coming out of the sky in the city? No, it's talking about the elect returning in the chariots, man. All right. But reading on to verse 3, it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. And Yahweh shall wait. So if they say they're going his tabernacle, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, man. All right. What men? Men of Israel. All right. So in that the kingdom of heaven is going to be established right here on earth, and we are going to be as men, but we're going to be in our glorious bodies, man. All right. So right now we already have a form of the kingdom by the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. That's why the Most High is only dealing with men. All right. And giving them the understanding of the scriptures, man. And that's how we have a form of the kingdom, man. But we waiting, like we in the Lord's Prayer, we're praying to the Most High daily that he establish the righteousness of the heavens here on earth, man. All right. But this is Revelation 21:4. It says, and Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away, man. So the former kingdom, which is our hell, is going to be passed away, man. And the Most High is going to wipe away all of our pain, turmoil, and all the things that we face here on this earth away, man. All right? So I'm going to end it on that, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. This kingdom of heaven will be established here on earth, man. You don't give a damn about what any of you guys teach, man. All right? So once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the hopefully elect, man. We almost out of here. Shalom.